Today I'm going to show you how to draw shapes and fill them up with a solid color using Procreate.
Let's start by selecting the Studio pen from the inking collection and adjust the size to draw a leaf. The quickest way to fill it up with a solid color is to tap on the circle located at the top right of the screen and drag it to the center of the shape. When you drag a color to an area on your canvas, this one spreads until it hits a boundary such as an outline or an area of a different color. It basically fills the areas containing pixels that share the same color or tonal value. In this case, the color is contained inside the leaf because the shape is closed. I'm going to undo this action and draw a new leaf, leaving a tiny gap in the silhouette. If I drag the color inside the shape again, you will see that the paint will escape through the tiny hole and fill the background. So you want to make sure to close your shapes before coloring them. Since I've been using a clean brush with a very defined border, everything has been fine. But let's see a challenge that you might encounter when using textured brushes.
This tutorial is part of my online class Digital Illustration, a beginner's guide to mastering Procreate. In this class, I will teach you how to create stunning plants out of a single set of botanical assets, and in the process, you will learn, practice, and master all the necessary tools to create beautiful digital illustrations.
I will select the dry ink brush from the library, which has a nice texture, and draw a new leaf. If I zoom in the image, you can see that the border isn't really too defined. It has some lighter pixels lying around, which might not be included when I fill in the area due to having a little bit of a different color. When I drag the color, you can see that a little border has been formed in between the silhouette and the inside area. A way to fix this is by using something called ColorDrop Threshold. I will undo this action, drag the color to the center of the shape, and this time I won't lift my pen from the screen. This message at the top of the screen appears saying ColorDrop Threshold, followed by a percentage number. If I move my pen to the left, the percentage number will decrease, and if I move it to the right, it will increase. At lower thresholds, only the pixels with the same or similar information will be filled. At higher thresholds, the color will bleed and break through the outlines, filling neighboring areas of color. I'm going to zoom in so that you can see this clearly. See how the border disappears if I move my pen to the right? And if I move it to the left, the separation between the inner part of the silhouette and the filled area will be more noticeable. When filling up shapes this way, the paint spreads until it hits a boundary. I will draw a new leaf, and this time I will separate it in half. If I drag the paint, this one will stop when it hits the line of pixels in the middle and won't affect the other half. And if I select another color and drag it to the other half, it would stop when it hits the boundary of the color which is different.
This tutorial is part of my online class Digital Illustration, a beginner's guide to mastering Procreate. In this class, I will teach you how to create stunning plants out of a single set of botanical assets, and in the process, you will learn, practice, and master all the necessary tools to create beautiful digital illustrations. If you like this tutorial, don't forget to subscribe to So Creative's channel.